This is what narcissists do when they're consumed by jealousy. Welcome, seekers of truth. Today, we're diving deep into the murky waters of jealousy and narcissism, two inseparable companions in the realm of toxic relationships. A narcissist's jealousy knows no bounds. It's the fuel that drives their insatiable need to possess, to outshine, and to dominate. In their relentless pursuit of superiority, they'll stop at nothing to tear down anyone who threatens their fragile ego. In this episode, we'll shine a light on the three heinous crimes narcissists commit out of their festering jealousy towards you. Brace yourselves for an eye-opening journey into the dark recesses of the narcissistic mind. But before we embark on this exploration, I want to extend a warm invitation to each of you to join our community by hitting the subscribe button. Your support not only spreads awareness about narcissistic abuse, but also provides a lifeline to survivors who need validation and healing. Now, let's unravel the twisted web of jealousy and narcissism. Narcissists, driven by their deep-seated insecurities, can't bear the thought of anyone shining brighter than them. Their insatiable hunger for validation leaves them perpetually empty, endlessly chasing after the next shiny object to fill the void within. Today, we'll delve deeper into this toxic dynamic, shedding light on the sinister crimes born out of their envy and malice. When they come into your life, the first thing they do is get super jealous of everything about you, your successes, your talents, your job, your empathy. Basically, everything they wish they could be. Even when they're showering you with love and affection, deep down, they're simmering with envy. They want to tear you down, crush your spirit, and that's exactly what they do during the devaluation stage. They start chipping away at your self-esteem, your confidence, until you feel worthless. They hate that you're doing better than them, that you're more socially adept, that you shine even when things are tough. You connect with people effortlessly, make them feel good, while they're stuck being robotic and fake. They try to copy you, mimic your every move, but they can't capture the real essence because it's not who they are. In the end, they try to break you down completely, especially during the devaluation phase. Every moment with them feels like slowly being poisoned. They make snide remarks about your job, your skills, your achievements until you start doubting yourself. It's like they want to shrink you down until you feel tiny and insignificant. What's really messed up about all of this is that they're fully aware of what they're doing, and they're doing it on purpose. Day in and day out, they're gaslighting you until they strip away your sense of self. They obliterate who you are. It's like they're assassinating your character, killing off your needs, your desires, your emotions. You start questioning everything about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, and they worm their way to your thoughts until they're the ones calling the shots in your head, telling you how to see yourself, how to see the world, how to interact with others. Every time something happens, you end up believing their version of events more than your own. They convince you that you're a monster, that you're clueless about life, about people, about thinking straight. It's like they move into your head, set up shop like a parasite. And now you've completely lost yourself because they've drilled it into your head that you're the root of every single problem in the relationship. And if you dare to speak up, to have an opinion, they'll make you feel like you're causing harm, like you are the harm. If someone's made to feel that way about themselves, how can they possibly keep it together? Of course, they're going to fall apart. Being with a narcissist is like hosting a toxic parasite or a virus. They latch onto you, pinpoint your weaknesses, and exploit them to break you down bit by bit. Eventually, they leave you as an empty shell during the discard phase. In a narcissistic relationship, you end up doubting your own thoughts because they've twisted your reality so much that everything feels jumbled and uncertain. You question your own voice, your own feelings, and you start to believe their version of events, convinced it's all your fault. Out of jealousy, they strip away everything from you. Then they go a step further and try to alienate you from your own kids. Your children are manipulated into seeing you as the bad parent, the one responsible for all the problems, the one who caused a divorce. They're made to think you're strict, controlling, unloving, and that you're the reason they can't have a happy family with both parents together. It's all a twisted narrative created by the narcissistic parent, who hates you more than they love their own kids. They're so envious of your bond with your children that they'll do anything to sabotage it, isolating them from you, spoiling them, or painting you as the villain. But all of this comes at a huge cost: the well-being of your children. After narcissistic abuse, co-parenting becomes a battleground where they try to get back at you, not work together for the kids' sake. They don't co-parent, they counter-parent. It's a constant struggle, a war where they'll do whatever it takes to make you suffer and come out on top. The impact they have on their own children is utterly despicable. They wreak havoc on their development and sabotage any chance of a meaningful relationship between you and them. It's beyond comprehension how they can manipulate the court system to their advantage, gaining custody without truly caring for the well-being of the children. Another grievous offense is the damage they inflict on your reputation and the isolation they impose on you. Every time you introduce them to your friends or family, you're met with feedback that's completely detached from reality. They poison relationships, making you question everyone until you're left with only them to rely on. This is exactly what they want: total control over you. They launch vicious smear campaigns at your workplace, aiming to get you fired and tarnish your hard-earned reputation. All the effort you put into building your career is torn down by their jealousy because they can't stand to see you succeed. They want nothing more than to drag you down from your pedestal. So, why do they do it? It's all about power. They feel a rush from tearing down everything you've built over the years. It's twisted satisfaction for them, reveling in their ability to crush you. And let me tell you, it's the most wicked thing a person can do. They're rotten to the core. Their smear campaigns poison everyone's perception of you. Everywhere you go, you feel the stares, hear the whispers, and notice people avoiding you. It's a lonely feeling, and it only reinforces their lies. You start to believe maybe you really are the problem, especially when your support system disappears. They isolate you deliberately, leaving you to suffer alone. Their sadistic pleasure comes from seeing you struggle. That's who they are, and that's why it's crucial to get away from them if you're in a relationship with such a person. As we wrap up, remember that encountering a narcissist can feel like having your light extinguished, leaving you feeling diminished and broken. They dismantle your confidence, isolate you from loved ones, and manipulate reality to paint themselves as victims. But know this: their tactics are classic DARVO, denying the attack, reversing victim and offender roles. It's crucial to trust your experiences and recognize that you were not at fault in the relationship. Give yourself the gift of silence and walk away, knowing that you deserve peace and healing. Leave them to face the consequences of their actions. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us reach more people who may be going through similar experiences. And if you're seeking personalized guidance, check out the link in the description for a free book and information on one-on-one consultations. Thank you for staying with us through this important discussion. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, let the journey of healing and self-discovery continue.